Vincent?
The life and death of Vincent van Gogh has been immortalised in books, film, song and television.
Vincent, can I help?
His expressive emotional paintings forever associated with his expressive emotional character. Both are world famous.
The myth of Van Gogh is well known, that he cut off his ear, that he suffered from erratic behaviour, that he was a deeply troubled soul, and of course that he committed suicide. But that is an assumption that the authors of this new book are contesting. They're saying, in fact, he was shot by a 16-year-old boy with a cowboy fixation.
They argue that the young lad, who would often torment Van Gogh, owned a faulty pistol which he used to shoot the artist, adding that the angle of the wound suggests it was not self-inflicted.
He went with his bag of painting equipment, he went with a canvas, he went with paints, he went with his easel, and he was going out for another day in painting. And I am absolutely convinced that when he walked away from the Ravu Inn at lunch that day, and came back 5 hours later with a gunshot wound, that when he left, he didn't intend to shoot himself.
The two authors spent a decade researching Van Gogh's letters, family photographs, and a huge selection of archive material to help them arrive at their conclusion. So, if their assertion is correct, would it change how specialists viewed Van Gogh and his art?
If it could be proven, it would take something away from the myth, I think. But I don't think it would take away the fact that he did have a tragic life and a tragic end. Even if he was killed by someone else, it's still a tragic end. Or it wouldn't take away anything of the greatness of his art.
The authors admit that surprisingly little is actually known about the fatal incident, other than what was reported by the one person who was definitely there, Vincent van Gogh, who said while dying, "Do not accuse anyone. It is I who wanted to kill myself." Will Gompertz, BBC News.